requests that I've not even brought in, let alone the ones. Seems you're not online. Okay. I'm online now. All right. Who else sent a photo? Wake up, no sleep. People are waking me up. Thank you. I actually set alarm to wake up. Okay. Samaria, where's Samaria? The one we paid me now, that girl. Okay, Wowza is here. Awesome. Wowza is here. Where's that girl? Samaria is here. So let me bring Samaria on briefly. I'm looking for that day's girl.
I think it was Sonita or Sonia, something like that. She's one of my followers.
Just that's how Yella too is. They know they like wear clothes. Now beg them, please wear. Please, sir, I need your financial assistance.
Like I'm logged in on 2 numbers, so.
Oh, she's the Victoria. Wait, let me see. Victoria is here though.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Victoria up now. So let me start with.
Oh, she's rolling.
What happened to?
I think she rolled off.
Wowza.
She's rolling. Yeah, she rolled off.
Okay, Wowza is off. All right. Let me start with Victoria Nyama. Okay. So, Victoria, my sister.
Yeah, what did I do? My camera did upside down. Okay. I don't even remember. I didn't wait.
Okay.
So, well, good evening, oh.
Good evening.
Hey.
Good morning, actually.
Yeah, it's actually morning.
Life never starts. Everywhere don't fall down. We never. 1,000
topic.
Watch live. We never start. I never see this kind of.
So before you even start to attack actresses, you brought somebody on, and that is my line of facts. Now, the former lady that was about to speak, I don't know her. You do know that you're going on a live show, right? And I fantastic figure, yeah, but that's not really necessary. So before anybody comes to attack actresses and everything, you better know that even ordinary ladies are also in on whatever it is. Yeah?
I told my own because Yella too said, I want to join. I said, come, today we are not having opinion. No. We are letting the people that have opinion talk. We will just be here moderating. Because Nollywood stars, we need to hey Uncle Yemi, Solade don't join. So now to send them requests. 9 remain now. So let's pick it up from there. Okay, invite. So where is Sonita? I need to find Sonita. Let me send her a DM. And I followed her that day because of today. Sonita. Hey, boss.
Hi, Uncle Yemi. Good evening.
Victoria, how have you been?
Oh, I've been great. I've been fantastic.
You don't mind that he freeze, oh. He dragged me out here. Oh. This is my first time doing this at this time.
Please. Yeah,
because I told him I was going to be part of this session at this hour. I'd been from 11 o'clock. I'd been fiddling with this whilst he was still hiding somewhere. I had to go live with my own crowd too.
Okay.
So once I cited him, I just told those I beg. The reason I came on to do live video is here. So it's all right. It's good to Victoria. I don't tell. I think I saw you last in 2008.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm here. I'm just hiding myself, and I'm not getting into trouble. But I'll come and defend anybody. I'll say it as it is. So yeah.
Well and good. You know, I I picked interest in the thematic concern as raised by Daddy Freeze.
It was a conversation that just caught fire on Monday.
Okay, on Monday. Okay.
Okay, so Nita here in the background. Okay, I sent her a message.
Is Sonita here?
She said I should give her a few minutes. So this is how the conversation went. Wowza was here.
Okay, yes. I saw all of that.
And the other lady.
I saw all of that.
So the question was, what percentage of, I don't know how we even got to that conversation, because it was something else that just got there. The question was, what's the percentage of girls that do hookup? So
I will say for me, I may not be able to give statistics, and I want to be very magnanimous with my assessment of what I know. You know, I've been around the game in a long while, and I see things, you know, and I'm a guy. I really don't get close to actresses for personal reasons. Just like I don't have a single friend in my life. Because I believe if I dabble into all of this, I'll have issues. So I may not be able to give you a direct answer because I'm an industry leader, no doubt. And but for all I care, I don't think we should narrow it down to Nollywood, but for the purpose of this live video, I would tell you that whether it's hookup or, okay, the other word is runs, right?
Yes.
Runs/hookup. I really can't say, but I know that human beings that we are, a lot of ladies in acting do other things to augment the fees that they earn.
Uncle Yemi, no.
When I say other things, they come in form of endorsement. But when you say wrong and all of that, no, a lot do other things. I see people do cosmetology, or what's that thing called? They sell cream.
Uncle Yemi, no.
Uncle Yemi, no. Let me land. You see, it is what I know I'm saying. I have not been a part. You see, I don't socialize with our colleagues like that. So I don't see. So why would I come on there? I'm not trying to glamorize anything. I'm not trying to, put anything under the carpet, but I'm telling you that the ones I see, I don't need to question anybody how they come about those material things. I know a lot of Nigerians are highly materialistic. So the law of crass materialism will lead a lot of persons, not necessarily young ones, not necessarily actresses, into nefarious activities, vices, to earn the naira or dollars or pounds, as the denomination may be. But I know that actresses do other things. And if you like, name the other things as runs, as hookup, to augment what comes in from acting. Yes, we all have eyes to see what they are into. Yeah, I tell people, when I tell you that I'm one of the highest paid actors in this country, and I don't have all the material things in this world, is it because I'm a man?
Uncle Yemi, good as you
Is it because I'm a man? I don't have all these things. So I don't know how they get them.
Women,
I don't.
For 2 years, I have 3 houses in Banana Island. Then these are the difference here. I grew up, I'm old though, but I still grew up watching Yemi Solade on English, Yoruba and English.
Yeah, because I don't have any other job that I do.
So it begs the question, and he's a fan. Not only is he an actor, he's also a lecturer from the last time I checked. I don't know if you still
Yeah, I was a lecturer. Yeah, for 6 years I taught communication skills, English literature and English. I taught a bit of drama and all of that. And I got tired after 6 years because I didn't want to become a professor.
So not only is he a talented actor, he's talented enough to teach people how to some actors them
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
university, not a polytechnical, and he doesn't
No,
have,
no, university. Yeah, university. Yeah, yeah.
and he doesn't have house in Banana Island. Then once
I
more
don't have.
pass one movie here and waka pass one movie, and the next thing they have 3 houses, 2 in
And that is
Ikoyi.
why I say that maybe we should identify those that we see with those material stuff and let them come online and tell us how they acquired them. Because I think it would be prejudicial for me to say this person probably did this to get this. You see, there's something we call reading between the lines. Wole Soyinka taught us that. And it's not everything that it is written in the Bible. When the Bible will tell you Adam ate apple, me, I know what that apple means. It is metaphoric. Me, I know. You, that the priest, you know.
Me, I know.
We all know. But what we're saying that you read between the lines. It is not everything that you say out. If I'll tell you that I'm one of the most consistent actors in Nigeria and I earn well, and I cannot flaunt all these things. Even if I have, I can't flaunt because I come from a background where we don't do all of these things. And I know some actors in this country who are not materialistic, who don't flaunt anything. I'm going to give it to one actress, please. Her name is Genevieve Nnaji. I have never seen her. I have never seen her flaunt anything. And she's one of the most blessed. If I'm wrong, yeah, you can just set the record straight. So that is one queen, screen queen that I have seen. You see her on social media, she's as simple as she can be. But you see, social, I've categorized actors. You have the consummate actors like me who do the craft seriously, conscientiously, and whatever we earn, we manage. We don't play to the gallery. Then you have those who are social media actors. They are just for social media. When you press their bell and somebody is at the door, they have to go and make up and put on wig and do everything like that. Even they have not had a bath. Because they have to present themselves, like one doll every time. So, but what do we do? What do we do? So, talking about percentage of runs, I don't know the runs they do. But if the runs is about the opposite sex, sorry, the yours, I'm not using the context I'm using, that is an actress courting, dating a man for benefit. Well, I think that exists. That exists. But the percentage, I don't know.
All right,
yeah.
Victoria is here. Hey, NEPA, don't do their power.
They don't carry your light. No worry, it is because I did not see the percentage. That was they took his light.
Welcome to Ubu's Nigeria.
So, Victoria, you are going to say something now. Wait, okay, before the priest comes back to put on his solar and everything.
I agree with you to an extent. But the thing is, like I said, and I always say, it is not about Nollywood. No. It is that a lot of people saw and use Nollywood as an avenue to now perpetrate whatever they are doing. Right?
You're right. It's not about Nollywood.
When I started, and this is like the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
We were disciplined. We go on casting.
Victoria, you want to tell me? You want to tell me? I know.
A lot of people do not know. We go on casting. We got jobs based on merit, right? We got job based on merit, not because we were showing our boobs or we were showing our bum or anything like that, right? It was, in fact, there was a time in Nollywood where there was competition about who ate their lines. When you finish saying that, they say, person, he eats in lines,
Yes, now. The good old days. The good old days, yeah.
When we were competing about who cried the most and everything was good, we were content, we had love, right? And I think after a while, like let's say when I left, the early 2000s, when we had the influx of the 19 guys, you know, then there was a lot of money, because even though earlier in that period we had the politicians, but a lot of it was military era, right? It was military era, and a lot of those generals, they don't have time for all this nonsense. They don't want to mix with popular girls. They had their babes in places. Not us, not all these popular girls, because they don't even want to be seen and heard, minus social media. And then the 19 guys came, and it was as if there was a bit of competition with, this convoy is carrying so and so person. This convoy is carrying so and so person. I would proudly say that I was one of the earliest actresses that bought a car. See me, Nissan Micra, that I saved money. I didn't even pay for it at once. I paid 80,000, 40,000, this, until I finished buying my Nissan Micra.
Victoria, you see, you were talking of pre-Nollywood, pre-social media. No,
before we get to talk, let's start from the foundation.
There was no social media at that point that you were talking about.
There was no social media at that point. So there was
the craze had not started.
No. But what I'm saying, what I still say is, we now have girls and guys with ulterior motives who are something else outside acting, seeing that acting a movie is like is going to give them the limelight and the attention they need. Some of these girls even sponsor these movies and want to play lead because they want to be seen. They cannot act to save their lives. But they want to play lead because it is their money. They will now hire a lot of, I remember a time a lot of seasoned directors would refuse to direct certain movies because they're like, you know what, you cannot even read. You cannot act, but they want to act because they know they will be seen. How will they be seen? You do a movie. First of all, the costume is wrong. Their bombs are open. You know that as you're watching that movie, you know that this one's
Victoria.
What then happens is that the big shot will now see them wearing this. These girls, who
Victoria,
is she?
Can I punctuate now? Can I just punctuate? I will tell you, who do you blame for all of this? There's somebody in a production line called a director.
But if the girl is the one sponsoring the movie, then what do you want the director to do? The girl is the one
listen now. See, I don't produce movies. Nobody can bring any movie that has my name as a producer. I don't produce.
That is just true.
No,
you're forgetting
you don't understand it.
Guys who also want to be directors, and they will allow such things. Now, that is where the problem started. So we now had a genre where we had professional artists that were decent, and we had an influx of so many girls coming in with their own agenda.
Okay, see, that obtains everywhere. See, that obtains everywhere. But let me tell you, I have been very consistent.
It doesn't obtain everywhere.
No. I will disagree with you. See, I've been very consistent. There was no time I had a break from acting. You see?
Okay.
And I've covered all spheres of acting, stage, radio, television, movies. So what I'm saying is, times have changed.
Yeah.
We know all that. Even ladies that are not in entertainment, when you step out there and you attend events, what you see, sometimes you get scared. So, you see, but let's narrow this down to Nollywood, because we are talking about Nollywood. The actresses, the hair. So, what we are saying is that the runs that obtain or hook up, I cannot give statistics because I have not seen any myself. But reading between the lines, I can tell you that it obtains, that it happens. Yes, it happens. And whatever, how would an actress account for an actress that does not earn up to 100,000 naira and is driving a car of like 40 million naira? That is, you have to read between the lines. That's what I'm saying. Read between the lines. It is not for me. It is not for me to say so and so actress and so and so. How did she get a house in Banana Island or Aja or Lekki? No, or Magodo. No, because I have not seen any. If I had seen any, I would quote. I'm a blunt person. The most is that, yes, I'll be dragged. But what I have not seen, why do I have to come out? But I know that a lot of people do runs. Either the male actors, the actors and the actresses, a lot do runs. The kind of runs, I don't know. I don't know. I hear of lesbianism. I hear of lesbianism. I hear of all sorts. I hear, but I haven't seen because I don't mingle. I do my work and I disappear. That's why I don't see me even in, let me tell you, I've never been to AMVC. I just do I let my work speak for me. I'm telling you, this is the first time I'm doing this live thing. It's because of Daddy Freeze. I won't do it. I'm not interested. I told him that I will come and I've come. My only to sit down and watch Arise News, watch, because of him now, I missed Journalist Hangout. Oh, I'm a current affairs person. I'm not in for all this showy thing. No. So the thing is that what I see, I say. I look at it again and say, Yemi, so I know they act. I earn well, but I can't buy this. I can't do this. From the acting money. Okay. And I don't know how to chase society people around. I don't know how to do it. I don't see. Fashola and I went to the same secondary school. He was governor 8 years in Lagos, in the minister, and I've never chased him around. I have his contact, so it's not necessary. That's why I say I don't know the kind of runs. So this is what we are saying. I don't know. It's not as if I can't go and run after Obasanjo or run after some big names that we have. We know. Just last Friday, I was in a bad day, and it was surprising. Ajia Abba Folawiyo Sisi Abba was 80. I was there. She called me like 3 times. I had to honor her. You see, those are the kind of, all those that shake Nigeria were there. I had fun. If you go on my page, I even sang for her. I used the band. Those are the kind of things. It's just me. I don't know how to go and put on Ankara and be dancing in front of a musician like that. You know, so my own is that whoever wants, I tell people, my wife is half caste, so it is not about me wanting anybody. I am not even a producer. So there is not a question of bring your body, I give you a role. That does not arise. So I have been dragged a few times too. But because those who did that didn't know what they were doing. I've never produced a movie, so I've never given anybody a role. So that is for me. And I don't know about any other people. I just see that when I open social media, I see our colleagues. Social media, I see our colleagues in some settings. And you see the people around there. Of course, they mingle. So whatever it is that they end up doing, and it comes with bare benefits, I can't spell out. I don't have statistics because I never witnessed one with my koro eye. But runs happen, hookup happen. But me, I've not seen anyone because at my age, nobody will tell me, Uncle Yemi, introduce me to some of your friends for hookup. I will say, well, you know me. And most of my colleagues even get scared of me because they say this one will just talk to you anyhow. Yemi Solade will talk to you anyhow. And that is who I am. Because I can reference some actresses whose talents actually paved way for them. You know some of these names. I don't want to glamorize anything here. You will know that this one is just pure talent. But it may not be talent alone. But at least we can see the talent. When people talk of Awolowo, he was not a saint. Not that the man too will not leak something. But as he did well for his people. That's what we are talking about. So once that positivity about you is high, then people will not see the negativity. So for Nollywood, Me, I know that I earn very well and I cannot buy a lot of things because economy is not favoring me. But when I see people, even not necessarily actresses, I see actors. I say, this guy, if you get this deal, they sell for 60 million. This guy does not earn what I earn now. That is a guy. So what does that guy do?
He's favored. He's favored by God.
All right.
So who call that favor runs? Or who call?
It's favor. It's favor.
It's favor now. Everybody is favored.
Exactly, it's favor.
We have people watching us on 100. I'd like you all to meet Deborah. Deborah is here. She's going to be helping me coordinate.
Yeah.
So, Deborah, do you have anything to say, or let me remove you and bring you back? I want to bring Miss Wild.
Nita is here. Okay.
So Nita is here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring Miss Wild. I'm going to keep Uncle Yemi throughout because I need a second male perspective.
Right.
So, just be on standby. I'm going to be bringing you on and on, and you're helping me coordinate as we.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Someone said, Alpha says DF has the most engaging and educating social media handle in the entirety of Nigeria. Oh man, thank you so much. That is really, really, how do I put it? Flattering. So,
that's true.
Yes. So let me start with Miss Wowza, because Wowza was there. Wowza was there with us last week. Oh, sorry, on Monday. And then I'm going to bring her first. Then I'll remove Victoria. So Wowza talk, Victoria talk. Wowzina.
She's here. I saw her on Monday.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. First of all, can you hear me? Hi,
Victoria.
Yemi. Can you
hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my God. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
I'm okay, right?
Yes. We can hear you. Go on.
First of all, Miss Victoria Nyama, I know you from maybe when I was still in school. I did not come to show my body. I had your comment before I came in here, okay?
Yes, I said because...
Yes, I was here. No, hold on. I was here on Monday, okay? I had your comment, and that was so disrespectful of you to do that on me. Number one.
No, it was disrespectful because everybody is always attacking the actress and it. But you are when it's now time for any other person to do something, then that's okay. I can also stand and put my phone somewhere. I mean, Daddy Freeze, you told me this thing like when now 11:30. We're all ready now, so I can also stand and be dressing up. Let's not get it. I can also stand and be dressing up because now we're talking about basically before you talk about 0losho and you talk about everything, you talk about what are we selling? What is the 0losho? What's the PowerPoint here? The PowerPoint is using the body as a form of attention. Now you cannot be against it or speaking against it with other people when you're almost doing the same thing. So I can always come on the program and stand and be like, okay, that is this one and that one. Yes, we are talking about the hookups and what about these hookups? It's the body.
Listen.
So I'm not going to. It is not. You can stand, you can pose, you can do whatever you want to do. But the fact of the matter is that this is a show. Everybody's supposed to sit down and be ready for the show.
You are a newcomer on the Freeze show. I was there before you. Okay.
I'm a newcomer.
I don't need to show my body because the followers they already know me. Okay?
I'm a newcomer.
I know you when I was
all right.
primary.
The fact that I do not sit down
no, don't come at me. You come.
Does not mean it's okay. We're not here to argue about who is easy newcomer or whatever. Let's get on with the show. If you want to sit down, you sit down and talk. If you don't want, you can pause. When you finish doing your catwalk up and down, you come and sit down.
Now, if you get mine, check out who you. Check out like you get mine.
Check out. What is he talking about? What are you ranting about? Check out.
I don't even get her time. Look at her. She'll come on live to insult me. She don't even know me. Who you be?
I don't. Please, I beg. Have you finished? Do you still want to
We
do
are
a
talking
catwalk?
about
When you
actresses
finish doing a
0losho in
catwalk, you sit
Nollywood.
down and
Is
then you
it
start to
paining you
do
that you're
show.
among them?
Hey,
Are you among
please.
them? Why is it
Wow.
shocking you? Daddy Freeze, this woman, she should rest now. What's all this?
Who is this one? Is she an actress or an entertainer, or under which level is she now?
Idea, I
Or
still
your
get them.
process to
I
make the
get
show
work. I don't
expensive?
do
That is,
actress.
please put your avatar, what's it called, so that you will have lights.
Imagine. Look at this
When
old.
you come on the show and everybody's getting ready, everybody sits down
My
and then
dear,
we get ready.
you are on live. If I was married, I would not be on live. I swear to God. God knows. Oh, yeah, rest. Come on, face.
Okay. So, I'm not married. What else?
I never come out to insult anybody.
So
But you cannot put me on red table like that.
Okay, so what should happen? I should
come on, face. Old cargo.
Ladies.
Nonsense. Good evening, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Good
sorry.
evening.
Sir.
Good morning. I saw you on Monday.
3 a.m. in the morning. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. I saw you on Monday. I promised I was going to come in today.
I've removed the two of them, okay, so that we can.
They have disappeared now.
I removed the two of them. First of all,
lady.
let me apologize to Victoria. Victoria is like an elder sister to me. She's somebody I respect a lot.
Yeah, it's somebody I worked with a great deal in the 90s. Yeah.
So please don't disrespect Victoria. I also understand where Wowza was coming from. That shot was a bit direct too. And when a woman feels like that angle is attacked, that 0losho, you are coming from, oh, why are you modeling in front? They tend to be a little bit sensitive. So on what I understand a little bit where she's coming from, even though
I think the little violence was premeditated. Maybe it was rehearsed on what part, I don't know. Because I came in late, but I was entertained anyway. We are used to all this. Now mad people they in Nollywood, so we are used to Chris a lot.
Victoria, I'm going to also send a message of apology, Victoria. Please.
But I want to, on behalf of this program, this time out, apologize to Victoria, because in the African cosmology, not because she's older than Woza, but I think we should just apologize to her. So Victoria, so sorry about what happened. Woza, let's apologize to you too. Well, you guys entertain me, no doubt. But then I'm not taking sides. But like Daddy Fritz just said, let us give it to those that are older than us sometimes. Not all the time. If they are positive, let's give it to them.
Okay, so let me bring Deborah back, and then I'm gonna bring the lady that. Okay, you know what? Since Wowza and Victoria cannot be on the same live, let me bring Wowza and then Victoria.
Now you get through now. you know how you arrange this thing.
Just for the sake of peace, let me bring because
yeah. We need peace.
Wowza. Let me bring her back.
Deborah is here. But she's not saying anything now.
Me?
I met you. I came on and I met you. I didn't hear anything from you.
Yeah, because there was a lot going on. I didn't want to just interrupt people talking.
Uh-huh.
Well, I hope you have come down.
Everybody's saying Victoria first. All right. But Victoria has already spoken. That's why. So, okay. Victoria has spoken and expressed herself. Should I bring her back, or should I let Wowza talk? Because
I think let Wowza talk, and then you can bring Lady Victoria back for peace to reign.
Okay. Wowza saying, guys, okay, Wowza, go ahead.
First of all, Mysticness, nice to see. Excuse me, sir. I really feel bad for the sir that Mr. Yemi. I really apologize for what just happened. That was very uncalled for. But Victoria was pinning me to the point that I was not ready to be there. So anyway, back to the conversation. We're talking about 0losho and hookups. of the latest Nollywood people. Victoria is an OG. Like when I was in primary, I'm still in my early 20s. She cannot understand what you're talking about. So she should not even be on this platform because she does not belong on this platform. If you are bringing...
Wowza,
yes.
I'll remove you.
But I think I get what she's saying, though.
No,
because,
sir.
Mr. Yemi said
we're
back
talking about
then there was no social media.
Of actors, not the old one. Genevieve or Motola Jaled, the old people, the old women, is different generation. We're talking about the new generation of now, of what they're doing in Nollywood. It's not the same, sir. People before, they had respect. Right now, everybody wants to sleep with the directors. Everybody wants to sleep with the producers. Everybody's trying to sleep with pastors, producers. It's not the same thing. So Victoria should not be here. She's retired in the industry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wowza.
Wowza, your blood is hot too. Please drink
water. Your blood is hot.
No, I don't appreciate her came at me. I really respect her because I've watched more than 100 of her movies and I respect her. But for her to come at me like this, that was an FUCK for me. That was wrong.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And I wish... Who has Victoria's number? Be like, say, Victoria, don't vex. I don't send
before you came on, Wowza, I had apologized to Victoria and I extended same to you. You know why? Because what we need is love. You know, this is part of entertainment, what we are doing. It's not so much education. Because what we are doing is we're just making remarks and passing comment on what all of us don't really know. You know, the nitty-gritty. Because before you came on, I said it that I had not witnessed any of these things, but I know it obtains. Yes, it does. Runs or hookup or whatever you call it. I use myself as a reference point. I earn good pay, fee, remuneration. But I'm a family man. I look at what I see. This car should be around 50 million, 40 million, 30 million. I can't buy this from what I earn because I spread my fee on so many things. But I see people who acquire all these things and I wonder, I marvel. But I know that they must have gotten all these things from some other sources, some kind of, you know. So that's why I say it's called reading between the lines. Not be everything, man, they take mouth talk. You know? Everybody is a saint until you are caught.
True.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Like Yoruba will say now, Yoruba cosmology that gbogbo wa ni that is not until you are caught, you are perceived to be innocent.
100.
Because I have not seen anyone, we just read on social media, they cast a lot of actors. This one is dating this one is hooking up with this, is doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Because if I know, I would reference these names. The most that they see me, they won't greet me. I will tell you, I should be no be person, so and so person, you were hanging around and then you got these things. But I don't know because I don't swarm actors. I'm just saying it from my own perspective. I don't roll with actors. So I don't know, but I know that these things, this material, there's this crass materialism in Nollywood. I know it's everywhere, but we are talking Nollywood. It's everywhere. Because when you go to the tertiary institutions, you will see a year one old girl, year one student, lady, who has an SUV, not bought by the parents. But what do you say to that? So, but we are talking Nollywood now. But yes, I'm saying it from my own experience. I can't tell you that this person got this or this person was close to social because it has never been my interest. My major focus has been to do my craft and retire to my home. I'm telling you, but I know it is not restricted to Nollywood practitioners, but it's everywhere. Everywhere. The society has been so bashed. A lot of persons are into nefarious activities. People look for friends for benefits. They do all sorts, throw their bodies here and there. But for Nollywood, if you want us to talk formalistic about Nollywood. That is talking about production and all of that. But when you talk about the sociological part of it, people relating, you know, whether you want to tag along with politicians, you want to tag along with the top military brass, you want to tag along with us, well, fine. But I can't place a finger on any actress to say, Shebina so and so person gave you this, or so and so person that you were rolling with. That's how you got all these things. Because if I say that and I don't know the facts, God will not be happy with me. I'm telling you. But we can all read between the lines. It's a person where they earn 50K in a movie or less than 50K. How she can't they drive this thing? But some will tell you they do business. And then you come on social media, you see some of them are into cream business. I don't know what the companies that, you know, sign them on as ambassadors give out. So you don't, that's why I say I don't have statistics, so I can't give a percentage. But I know that people do runs in Nollywood, they hook up in Nollywood. Percentage, I don't know.
Yes, Mr. Yemi. And by the way, I'm really sorry for what just happened.
It's all right. Let us move on. See, I'm going to get across to Victoria later and tell her sorry again.
Apologize to
just
her.
As I'm saying to you too. Now, just your adrenaline pumped up, the two of you.
No,
it happens.
That was so wrong, and I apologize, sir, because
it's all right, Woza. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. We apologize to the two of you on behalf of this program and Daddy Freeze and even Deborah. Sorry to the two of you.
Deborah, sorry.
Victoria, if you are still watching, we apologize.
So, Deborah, let me ask you, what is your take? Nollywood, 0losho, and Hookups.
I don't think there's a difference, to be honest, yeah. Because I've had an experience as well where someone wanted me to be in a Nollywood movie, yeah. Because they wanted me to play the role of a girl that just got back from Germany because they know I live in Germany. And the guy was telling me, the director was telling me, oh, if you want to join us or whatever, you act in a movie, you come to Asaba. As he was just saying, you now said, oh, and also you have to be prepared to go and meet some certain people for favors. I'm like, what? Because me, I didn't understand what he was trying to say. So it was like, yes, like you have to be nice to them. You have to be kind to them.
I don't see you.
And I'm very rude. I'm like, if I don't want to be kind, they beat me. It was like, no, you have to be kind to them. So we have like sponsors and stuff like that. So that's how I understood that, okay, there's more to this thing, right? You can't just say, oh, you want to act or show your talent anymore nowadays. You have to, director would either want to sleep with you or want to pimp you out for favors, for sponsors, or for different kind of stuff. So I get it. It's really, really tough right now. So I don't really blame those that are doing whatever they're doing to get by, because people really don't make that much money in the movie industry anymore. So I get that you have to do other things to make up for what they are, you know. And the country is hard. Country is hard.
Let me ask a question. You see, Victoria raised an issue. She said those days people were contented. They went to movie sets to outshine each other with talent. Oh, this person cries better. Oh, this person. Of course, there will always be this person is more beautiful than this person. Right from before I could identify a good actor, I always knew that Uncle Yemi was handsome. He's not even fine again now. You should have seen him do
they don't overuse me.
He was handsome.
You know, I used to have afro.
Yes.
See, in that complete desert.
Among the men were RMD and Yemi Solade. They were, yes, so yes, good looks would help you get roles.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Because
100%.
Watch Regina Askia, for instance, was also beautiful, was known for her beauty. But you see, there was room for talent. Right now, everything has been monetized. A beautiful woman who can sell a movie by, you know, pimping herself or being available for pimping would definitely go further than a woman who can act. In Hollywood, it's not like that. In Hollywood, at least your craft will speak for you. In Nollywood, you will see them. They will go to pump this side, remove one rib. Do you understand?
Oh my God.
Bend here and then come live and then start looking. Some of them are so bereft of talent. They can't even act in skits, let alone in real life. And I understand where that is coming from. The fact of the world generally has changed. Those days, there are things that you do now. Those days, let me give you an example. And this is where I want to defend Wowza a bit. Not just Wowza. Every girl I bring to my life, I know their story. They never wear clothes. This them, Samari.
Yeah, allow signs.
Are you shouting that it's free? We never even today.
There are days when I will call Samaria and you will see her coming out of the bathroom. Then she'll be showing her face like this. Then you see her pick towel. And so obviously, know that if that phone will sleep like this, Instagram will close my eyes.
Everything.
Because frontal you will see. So I need to also understand that you will never see somebody like Victoria. Victoria is coming to my life. Even if she's not made up and everything, she will wear cloth properly from her before she come anywhere. Wowza, do you know how many times I'm calling Wowza? You'll be seeing Wowza crossing to pick bra, pick pants, crossing. I say, I'm coming, crossing to pick hair. And she come live and say, hey, I'm here. So Uncle Yemi, I want you to look at this from this perspective. Those days, women used to guard their bodies. Like, I remember one auntie, all these women that cover their heads, she was Muslim. So, you know, they shake man. Almost.
They don't.
I don't know what happened. We're all in the university. She was staying in a boys' quarters not far from where I was staying. So, be like, say, auntie, you know, stress of university. Auntie was having her bath. She just and fainted. So, they brought her out of the bathroom like that. They managed to tie a towel around her body.
Okay.
Brought her out. Then they went to call one guy that was a medical student. That come, person don't feel what's going. You know, we're all panicking. So the guy came, you know, removed her cloth and started doing
resuscitation kind of thing.
So he resuscitate auntie. Auntie wake up like this, just to say she did naked. Everybody gather. She just do like this, begin cry. If now Wowza go first sit down like this inside the nakedness, say, thank you for resuscitating me.
Oh my God.
And they said Debbie will not be too worried about, oh, my body, they've seen, because she started crying. She was like this. They now took her, oh, they've seen my body. This auntie left that estate too. And it's not like she just fainted in the bathroom because of whatever reason, you know. She bear it that people saw her body. That is how women of that generation used to be regarding their bodies. If you've ever fashion shows, let me tell you, as MC, I'm at the backstage. Once they come out with their cloth like that, you'll be MC, waiting concern you. Some of their going to wear do not require them to have pants on. So they will how you're watching like this. At a point, initially, I used to be embarrassed. As they're coming off the set, because they're going back for the next walk, they are throwing their bra like this, throwing their pants like this, and wearing the next. That is how this generation is. They don't like wearing cloth. So sometimes also it also rubs off the wrong way, making it look like they are inviting when sometimes they are not just in themselves.
Heat is plenty.
But can I quickly say this? Can I quickly say this, please?
50 degrees, 45, 60 degrees. I don't even wear clothes in my house. Never. The humidity will kill you. I live in an Arab country. It's not a joke. It will kill. I cannot even sleep with clothes. Never.
It's hot.
want to
Okay, can I just give a little tidbit here? You know, I want to let you know the essence of drama, acting, filmmaking. Basically, is to mirror the society. What the content of our movies is drawn from the society. When you say the ladies like to be nude or half nude in movies, it is because it's a reflection of the society at large. Just visit the nightclubs where you not see one actress and see the ladies there. You'll be embarrassed when some just say hello to you. So these are things practitioners see and they put pen on paper and they want to showcase. Okay, there's a program that everybody rushes in every year. It has started now. I'm not going to glamorize it. You all know it. On cable. I don't understand that program. They just lock some adults 3 months somewhere and they are eating, drinking, and doing also, and they gift them millions of naira and all that. I don't understand the program. And they become instant celebrities. So these are the kind of things our country glamorize and celebrate. It's the most expensive program on TV programming, cable in Nigeria. So this is the thing. Now talking about runs and 0losho in Nollywood, of course it obtains. But I don't have statistics, I'll say again, and I don't know who and who are involved. We all do runs, so even me, I do runs. But my runs is I hustle for money. Call me now to come and MC for you. These runs. But the other one that I have to go and meet one mama to help me straighten my head and give me one SUV and all that, I don't have. I'm even too old now. Even when I was younger, I was crazy. When I didn't have a wife, I had my fair share of all this madness too. You know? So these are the things. So let's not be overtly excited or unnecessarily overzealous or pretentious. Runs 0loshoism obtains in Nollywood like he obtains everywhere, in every field.
But Mr. Amy, sorry to cut you short, sir. You know the problem is what, okay? People don't understand what is prostitution, which is 0losho. They don't understand what is runs, and they don't understand what it is to be with a married man. That's where people go wrong with the whole understanding. Dating a married man does not make you a runs girl. Runs girl is somebody who gives their... People keep confusing. When you date a married man, does not make you a runs girl. No. Runs girl is somebody who gives a VJ to get something out of it. Whether it's money, whether it's for Nollywood, whatever, whether it's for getting a higher job in the company position, that one is still runs. But dating a married man does not make you an 0losho. Even hookups. What is hookups? Me, okay, now I have my friend called Tony. Tony is my friend. Whenever I need someone I can lean on, he's there for me. If I want to, you understand, when the blood is boiling and I need someone to hold me, I can go and hook up with Tony. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. People keep confusing 0losho and hookup. No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. If I can give you something because I like you, you are my friend.
I think 0losho is more. I think 0losho is more professional.
Exactly, it's because it's money transactional, Mr. Yemi. It's transactional.
Yeah, I think hookup can be. I think hookup can be. You introduce someone to you. I'm out of that.
And then we can have a chemistry, and I can give you what you need, and I collect what I need. It's different. People stop.
I think 0losho is just pure commerce. Pay and get this and that.
Now let me say something. Let me say something. Yeah. We have 3 things on the table now: 0losho, hookup, and
married men.
Wowza.
No, runs now. You say runs and okay, 0losho, hookup. Or I don't know. Maybe I don't know the definition of runs.
Runs. Now, dating married men. I want to tend to Wowza. Some people, listen, sometimes a guy toasts you and you don't know he's married. This is because I do a lot of these shows, so I can tell you this for free. A guy walks up to you and toasts you. You like him. He takes you out, spends money on you. You are not following him because of the money, but the money you don't mind because it's not like he's buying you LV and you are saying, please, I don't wear this kind of thing. No, you are not complaining, but you are not there for the
money.
For the LV. Then you now find out he's married. And then you are now like, okay, because you initially you break up, then you shall come back because you like the relationship. So you're in a relationship not because of the benefits, but because you like the person. The person only just happens to be married. So that is different from you actually selling yourself for benefits. Now, Nigeria is a transactional place. Even the way you worship God, it is always give and take. God, I'm going to give you, what am I getting in return? Nobody worships God, at least our Christians. Muslims worship God because they love God. And
they want something in return from God.
Yes, they have to worship. But the average Christian is come, God, Nigeria is the way it is now. I need this. I need miracle money. Okay, you require 10% of my money. Okay, God, I will rent you monthly. I will pay subscription fee of 10% of my salary. You must provide this. So the way the average Nigerian thinks is transactional. I'm coming into relationship. What am I getting from it? It's almost more like even a relationship is 0losho. You are dating a normal guy. Okay, uncle, normal guy. What am I getting from you? This thing is this. It's always transactional. Now, 0losho makes it a professional transaction that has receipts. So at the end of the day, you bring when you finish buying the market, you swipe your card, and then they print out your paper for you and say, thank you for coming. So it is more professional. This is what you are getting. This
it's commercial.
Commercial. Hookups, on the other hand, are a bit more liberal. You are bringing this, I'm getting this with the hope of getting this. You're not going to
that will get packaging.
Mr. Yemi. No, Dr. Daddy Freeze. First of all, I have never denied that I've been a mistress before. Let me, first of all, before I get on your point, being a mistress is any woman who has dated a married man. I have done it before. I've never denied it. I've never denied it. Number one, being a side chick means you are dating somebody who already has a girlfriend. Are you seeing the definition difference? If I date a married man, I'm a mistress, not a side chick. Number one. If I date a guy who is having a girlfriend and they're not married or not engaged, I am his side chick. Number two, if I decide to call Razi King, if I call somebody who is Razi King and say, I'm coming to SA, can we just have a good time? It's called hookup with no expectations. Oh, you get it? See, and if I go to Razi King and do something with him and expect something, that one is called 0losho. There's a difference. People should stop misusing the words.
Okay, I think what you do was help us come up with a dictionary. Because some of us confuse these things. Then there's okay, there's another word. There's another word that you have not used, escort. How about that?
No, escort is, I live in Qatar. If I leave Qatar now, they take me to Nigeria to have a good time with one of the big people, whatever, in Nigeria. That one is an escort. Yes. No, escort is a different level. When I say I'm an escort, that means I'm going to live with the continent and the country I'm in, and I'm moving to another one to get some D. And I'm getting paid.
And it will be for some benefit, right?
Oh, 100%. But then if I
have sex, so let's be
real.
Isn't that hookup? Mistakeness. You can be an escort by okay, I'm not gonna say that. Okay, but you can be an escort
in the UK.
But
an escort with great.
You can be a trophy girl, but an escort with a rich guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. The escorts in the UK, they get paid just to be like the handbag to the man. Let's say the man has
just look nice, look pretty, nice makeup, nice hair
next to him. you get
Exactly.
paid for that. You don't have to have sex.
That's an escort too.
Do you ladies want me to use one word for all of this?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
One word. Everything Ashawo.
Ah!
It's not possible, Sayami. No,
Everything.
Sayami.
Either runs,
No,
either runs,
that's what came from
escorts, or
Nigeria.
pilot. Everything Ashawo.
All right, all right,
No.
all right. Wowza and Wowza and Miss Thickness, I'm gonna take you out and bring
Okay,
you.
Okay, sir.
Sonita.
Let me
Thank you,
bring
sir. Thank you, Miss Daddy Freeze. I had a good time. Thank you so much.
you. I'm not gone yet, so just stay. I want to bring Sonita and.
Sonita, yeah.
Call me back. I'm waiting. Don't worry. I'll be listening.
All right, all right,
I
all
have a
right.
lot to say.
Uh-huh.
And we have a lot to learn from you.
Okay. So now let me bring.
Call
Sorry,
me back, sir. You call me back again. Call me whenever it's
was by
ready, sir.
mistake. So let me bring the lady that started this, Sonita.
Mm-hmm.
So let me bring Sonita here. But I say they do this program more than once because the crime crowd where this program gets, I never see them. So I never see this kind of crowd before for night. Sonita, don't go do hair. Yes, you fine today.
I'm on low carb.
All right.
Good
Sonita,
morning, Daddy Freeze.
good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning, sir. I'm fine, thank you. I'm so sorry for coming late. I slept off. I
Is
was
the
actually thinking you were not going on live today.
Yes, I'm so sorry for coming late. I slept off.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
Daddy Freeze, to start with, Omo, they took it so personal. The comment section was crazy. My DM was filled with so many insults, abuses, and some persons, yeah, so, hey, and some persons too came and they were like, I like your courage. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing this. A lot of people, it's actually encouraging.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
And I wanted to clear something. A lot of people were saying I was defending my colleagues. No, I wasn't defending anyone. I was only trying to say it shouldn't be generalized. Yeah, it shouldn't be generalized because there are some good people in the industry that doesn't want to dent their name, that are still clean. Like me, I'm saying I'm very clean in the industry. I am very clean. And some people were
You have
saying it's
started
because it's
again.
not blown. You're not blown. It's not about being blown. I'm a girl. Don't I meet people outside? Even aside Nollywood, don't I meet people? Don't I meet guys? Don't I meet men? If I want to do anything, nobody's going to stop me. Yeah, but it's like I said, it's what I have decided and who I have decided to be, what I want to be. And it's not about being blown or being enticed by money or because I've not gotten to the stage where they pay me 1,500,000. It's not about that. It's about your personality. And that's what I feel. And I don't want other people to feel like, okay, Nollywood is all about 0losho and all that, and get discouraged and just go out of the game if they have this interest. Like I said, I started since I was a child. I was acting since I was a child. So if I have this mindset of I want to be an actress because I saw Stella or Motola, I wanted to look like them. And then growing up, someone is discouraging me, or I see things like this online saying all actresses are 0losho. No, it's not going to be fine. It's not going to be fair because some people would just go out. And I know that the road to success is not easy. So if you want to become something, you should know there will be, definitely there will be so many things, so many struggle, so many challenges. It's your ability to fight that matters. So
All right, let Harley. I want Harley to quickly say something because there's so many people on the queue. So even
Okay.
what's her name? Sonita, that's supposed to be the star of today. See where we just they bring out. Big shout out friend and brother Pastor Toby.
She's the main person.
Toby Adegboyega is also watching. Big shout out to Toby Adegboyega, my very good friend and brother. So let me hand over to you, Abby, real quick. Drop your 2 cents.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Yemi.
Yeah, good morning,
evening.
Abby. How are you doing?
All right. Turns out that back in the days, I was one of those who used to crush on Mr. Yemi in the industry. All right. So
No wonder I lost my hair.
Face.
The crushing was too much. That's why I lost my hair. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Strict ones. Yes, those ones with the strict rules
they say I'm strict.
high
I'm cool.
level of decency and all of that.
Now, wow, this one is online. No? Thank you very much, Abby. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and just like I think Victoria said a lot, and you also said a lot. Back in the days, there were rules. There was much level of decency. However, one thing I would say, I think someone mentioned that with a particular age, there is this limit of you wear clothes. But I was born in the 70s, and I see that presently in Nollywood, I have my age mates who do not mind to go clothless or go nude at any point. So I think it's just a trend. It's a new trend where everybody just feels at any slight whatever, you just put it off and you bare your body. So if you're able to go bare, go nude at any point in time, there might also be things that you can do outside of your profession. So Sonita, today I'm not fighting. I'm not arguing against your your ideas, your thoughts, and and your way of life. Yeah, I can't argue it. That is who you are. Nevertheless, I will still say that just like any industry, it's just that when they become actresses, we call them celebrities, and so all eyes are on them. And because of that, we tend to see more of what they do and more of what they portray. You understand? And just like Mr. Yemi had said and Victoria had said, you earn 100,000 and then you flaunt something of millions. Just like these days that we have skit makers, you do few skits and the next thing you're launching your property in Lekki. It's absurd. It's crazy. It's odd. It's not regular. It's not the norm. So, and then you say, okay, it's endorsement and all of that. Even with all of that. So I believe that if the women, if there are no runs, if there's no 0losho, if there's no hookup, if there's not all of that, then the men should live just like the women. The actors should live, on the same pedestal like the women. They should achieve like the women. You understand? That's my point. That's my point, really. But I believe that there's a high tendency and a high trend of.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sorry?
Thank you so much, Abby. Thank you so much. Let me keep bringing as many people as I can because I'm going to round this off in about 10 minutes. So let me bring Sarbalo. Sarbalo, I don't know. Okay, he's no longer here. I noticed Victoria was here. Victoria, are you still around? Victoria, are you still around? Victoria, everybody wants you back. Victoria, around
for balance.
For balance.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Victoria back. And Samaria, let me quickly bring Samaria on. Samaria was part of that day. So let me just bring her on real quick. Everybody wants Victoria back, as in it's never happened.
Well, whilst we are waiting for her to come in. Okay, it's not Victoria, it's Samaria. Okay, I saw her on Monday. I saw her on Monday.
Hi. Good evening, all.
Good morning.
Uh-oh. Then it freeze and they wear dress. So. And they wear dress, don't be like that. Just that women, I already told you, when you're in the house, you want to be free. You want to take off, just to be free. That way, I mean, let the fresh air, let the blood circulate. We do too much, we ladies. It's not easy for us. With the tight everywhere, they cover everywhere. Some of us go put here, put hand. And monthly, we go stay pad up everywhere. Sometimes it's easy to, it's good to just, leave everything open so that fresh air can be going in. Daddy Freeze, I've listened to, I have a few things to say. I know a lot of people would disagree with me, but watching movie back then, growing up as a child, we had a lot of stories. If you asked me, I would say that I'm not going to say that 100% of the actress back home do hook up. I'm not going to say that. There are still decent people out there. But the majority of them, 80%, if you ask me to give a statistics, I will tell you my reasons. And the reason why is as if everything is getting, so obvious now is because we lived in the past. There were this level of decency and respect. The society we lived, the society then was kind of a bit respectful. People were mindful of things that we are doing. And all these blogs weren't there. So even those of them that had things to say, or maybe people that their stuffs were, saying, or people that were caught in one way or the other, it didn't really circulate so much. Like, in fact, we are woke now. Any little thing is on this lover, is here, is there, in gossip mail. People are, people, we live now on internet. Back then, we hadn't internet as much. So we didn't even know a lot of things that were going on. But let me ask you one question. Talk about most of the celebrities we had back then. Have you taken your time to check the men, the actors we had, and the ladies, the actresses we had? I'm sorry to bring in the deaths, but check statistics of those of them that were sick at some point. They couldn't even afford money for medical bills. But the ladies are still waxing strong till date. A lot of them we are giving contracts, governments, politicians gave them lots of contracts. How did you think they were able to get all those things? You think it was merely by just acting? If it was just by, acting, then the men wouldn't have gone broke at some point. There wouldn't have been need for us to, go by, getting some GoFundMe, trying to get them medical bills and things like that. Wow. So a lot of the ladies, they were connected to all those top men we have in the society. But the thing is that it didn't get out. Like, we didn't hear about it because there wasn't a lot of blogs. There wasn't internet for us to know. We only heard, they say, but we weren't too sure. And there was no place to discuss it. That does not mean it's not happening or it did not happen. It happened and it's still happening. So just that now we've lost shame. We're on a fast lane. Then a lot of us didn't, a lot of them cared so much. At least we had little shame. We were protecting ourselves and they try to protect their image too. But this time around, people don't care anymore. What is in vogue now is competition. People are competing, trying to say who is getting it, better and who is not getting it better. So I disagree with that. 80% of them do what they are doing. If they were not doing it, and if they haven't been doing it, I bet you that the men wouldn't be going so broke. And the women are the ones that say, check, it's just the few men. And even those men that are still watching, they were the ones that used their resources very well, and they were the ones that got the right connection to the sugar mummies too. Come on, man, it's everywhere, shit. It's been there. So I disagree with you. Then they hook up there. Now for actors, then they advertise themselves. Now, yeah, our papa, they mama, they see them.
My darling Sonita, I want to remove you so I can bring Victoria. Excuse me.
Okay. So
we're ending in 5
minutes. Whilst Victoria is coming on, can I just say this for Samaria? See, there's something I always say, that is the man, the male figure that is actually the prostitute. You know why? If 10 ladies line up the street and no man, that's in the thick of the night, and no man visits them, parks his car to say, hop in, let's go. And that happens 2-3 days. those ladies will not line up the street any
God
longer.
bless you, sir. And that's what happens even here. Please
Yeah,
go
that's what
after
I'm
the men
saying.
that
See,
love them more,
this,
not the
okay,
women.
you are talking about actresses and blah, 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 all they have that we see, we don't know how they get these things. Who are the ones who patronize? Are they not men?
Of course, yes.
Whether a traditional ruler or a top military brass or a politician, they are the real 0losho.
Pastors,
They are the
please,
ones who see the screen and say,
even
I want this
pastors and
babe. I want this
prophets.
Samaria. I want this Samaria. The PA will go and look for Samaria. So if the men if the men of means don't look in that direction, they will stick to the trades, the crafts, and manage whatever they earn from producers and live normal lives. As this is not pure logic.
That's right.
Now we men, they go carry the babe, pay money.
And
so
now for screen, then they see the babes more. That's why the competition and the hustle is real.
Okay.
You need to come out there to, be seen.
This live session has been so hot that I forgot to announce and tell people to buy stars on Facebook. Please, if you are watching on Facebook, please buy stars. Thank you very much.
I beg buy stars. Even me, I'm going to buy after this time out because I've been to Facebook. I've checked everywhere. I'm buying stars. Please buy stars.
Thank you. Thank you.
Encourage the program.
Please encourage us. Just before, I bring Victoria real quick. Sabalo Comedy is here. He's a skit maker. Okay. A lot of people don't know money is in skit making. I don't know. Sabalo, do you work with OJ?
Yes, I work with OJ.
So if you work with OJ, I can tell you for free that people like Sabalo, they earn dollars inside this $710. I shouldn't be saying this. They earn dollars. You understand? They earn thousands of dollars monthly. I am telling you this because it's what I know. I will not go beyond that. So there's a lot of money in the skit industry. It's a new industry that 10 years ago, and I'm honored to actually have him watching this live. And I said, okay, I'll allow him to take 2 minutes to also chip in one or two things and then bring Victoria so we can end. When I say 2 minutes, Sabalo, please, we don't stay here.
No, sir. Thank you very much for this privilege, sir. Mr. Yomi, I really appreciate you too, sir.
How you doing, my brother?
Thank you very
much. Good to see your face, eh?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Your teeth white too.
Abby.
Your face show.
Okay, quick one. I know we actually started this skit making back this 2014, 2015. Our major focus then was on YouTube. We focused on YouTube. And I keep telling people, skit makers are doing a lot these days. I know people who are making millions from skit making, who are making millions of dollars from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. The lowest a skit maker take these days is 1 million for adverts. And I'm telling you now, we have some big page who make millions every month. Skit maker, we post content almost every 3 days. And if you see a skit maker posting content every 2-3 days, you should know there's something involved. If there's no money involved, if there's nothing to show for it, we won't be doing these things. Somebody was asking me, Sabalo, you love using Nyash, you love using Nyash. I said, yes, I love using Nyash because that is what the people want to see. You understand? You say you love, I say, yes, that is what the people want to see. They see what they want to see and they give me money. You know the business is good for you. Back to the topic, like what Mr. Yomi said, he said, every institution have this same prostitute, this same 0losho stuff. You understand? This is not the first time it's happening in Nollywood. Some of those guys are desperate to become a superstar. You understand? And, I would say I don't have any percentage.
Victoria.
So me, there's no percentage, but it happens everywhere. That's just it.
Let me ask before you disappear, Sabalo. 0losho day for skit making.
Well.
0losho runs day for skit making.
Sir?
I'm asking if you guys have 0losho run skit, whatever in skit making.
Me, I don't know, but me, I believe there's nowhere there's no 0losho. 0losho is everywhere. Be it bank, be it anywhere. There's 0losho everywhere. You understand? It's just the way people present it. There's this mentality right from time we have that the Nollywood is messed up. And this thing is really affecting Nollywood. Like my younger sister now, my younger sister said she wants to act. My mom was telling her, you can't act now because there is too much, you know. This thing is affecting us. It's not actually the way people think it is. Yes, there is people that take advantage of those girls. Those girls take advantage of themselves too. You understand? But it's getting too much. There's nowhere there's no 0losho. Even skits, 0losho there.
Let me tell you what I know again, quickly, for just 30 seconds. You know what I tell people? When people say, you want to scam me or something, you know, sometimes I chat people a lot. They don't know me, you know, because I believe social media is essentially for networking. So I run into some groups. They add me to some groups, and I begin to say hello to everybody. And people will start querying me, are you sure you're Solade? You are a scammer? I say, come. For scam to occur, there must be some transaction. I want, but okay, now I tell you bring 10K, I'll give you 100K. You that you are bringing 10K, you are the real criminal.
Yes.
See, I've never been scammed in my life, and I'll never be scammed. Because now, that's why I'm saying this 0losho thing. If the ladies are not that desperate, because they know that, okay, there is no serious art any longer. Thank God I've been there all through. I knew when the art was right. I knew when people were disciplined, you know, practitioners. You know, Nollywood, filmmaking is very wide. But the concentration has always been on the actors, because those are the ones you see. You have the directors, you have the production managers, you have the camera operators, you have everybody. But you'll be amazed that the ones that are really rotten, these are the people behind the scene that you don't know. You don't know them. They are the ones who bring in all these ladies. They are come. You get one thing where that the fees they produce, now me they manage them. I go give you 3 things for nightclub. And the faceless guy takes advantage of the lady. But when the thing now brokers, they will say Nollywood generally. You see, so that is the thing. For all I care, let us stop being hypocritical. There's wrongs or 0losho or hookup in Nollywood as we have in every profession. Every profession has. But because we live in the public glare, so it's so easy to discuss ours. That is all I'm saying here. So, but for me, if 0losho, a lady presents herself like she is not disciplined, she's not well trained or groomed, or she has decided to reorientate herself, you know, and that's if I want. If I don't want, she tries it and I don't fall, then what happened? She takes her market elsewhere. But it's so easy these days to fall. Now today we they say nakedness. We were going to swimming pool now, to the beach. You see ladies in bikini. So what's the big deal? I grew up seeing things like that at the Bar Beach, Victoria Land, and swimming pools. So, but what I keep saying that Nollywood is a reflection of the society. Everything we churn out that people see in our movies obtain in the society. Ladies don't dress very well these days because they just want to flaunt all sorts. Ladies were not doing bomb. They weren't doing bomb. They weren't doing
what I'm saying is,
liposuction in those days. They weren't doing all those things. But those things did not exist. Like I said, social media came how long ago? GSM came in 2001. We had existed before 2001. We had all the soft sell magazines that bugged us. I read my stories in City People, Village People, all sort of tell magazines those days. I read my stories. But now, in social media, everybody is a journalist now. Everybody is paparazzi. So you can't hide these days. So what I'm saying is that let us not...
That's good. That's good. So that we have things in check. But what I'm saying is that People are not now living that acting. It's no more acting. It's now real life. They're not bringing that promiscuity into real life, which is very embarrassing, which is even why I decided to be on the show.
Let me say hold on, Victoria, let me say something before you start. First, let me apologize to you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for honoring
that's okay.
With your presence. I always enjoy you as my sister. We have an online and offline relationship. I'm free to enter your DM and discuss and
you have my number, but it's just that my number is so far away. So but we talk. But you expressed everything, and I'm not offended, because basically what I said, which is the beginning of the thing, you give respect. We have a show. You sit down, you settle down, you get ready for the show. You don't start all that, but that's by the way. Now you've apologized. A lot of people have apologized, which is okay. But my issue is, you do not come here to trash my profession or career whilst you're doing the same thing. Don't even talk about it. So let's all just be diplomatic like that. So
all right, we're rounding off because we've been on a while, and I just wanted you to have.
Let me put another point here.
So just 2 minutes.
No, yes. What I'm saying is there needs to be some sort of scrutiny in the industry, some sort of discipline, right? I know that it's your body and nobody can stop you from using your body the way you want. Just like it's not, I don't think, well, I live in a modern country and I will not start naming names or calling out people for using their bodies the way they want to use their bodies. But my issue is, and the issue that most blogs have is, stop lying to people. Stop making it seem as if you're the most hardworking person. You whatever it is you're selling, you're outselling every other person. Stop it. If you're getting help from somewhere, admit that I'm getting help from somewhere. Moreover, stop flaunting to anybody. Because a lot of people come into the industry and think it's such a well-paying industry. I always tell people, acting no they pay like that too. Acting, if you think you're going to come and then they'll pay, acting, no, they pay. Leave all these people and all these things where they happen. No, be so. There's something else, which is what people are now waking up to. But then again, the society has caused this because people are now competing with themselves, because it's not, like you said rightly, it's not about how good an actor is. It's about what you're able to flaunt out there. You're flaunting cars, you're going shopping, you're flaunting big, designer bags and stuff, and people begin to like you because you're flaunting bags, because you're taking pictures in front of big hotels. Because of all that, that is not what acting is. But a lot of people have now brought in those externals into favoring that person. And that is where the issue is. How many people, how many productions do they pay you $1 million? Now, we all know how much some people are earning, and then you're living in this big house that you claim. Please, me, I'm okay. I have my house, I have my education, I have my everything. But don't start your opening your house or you're launching your house through this movie and that movie, because it's not true. It's not true. So stop this. Young people want to go into acting. When they now get into acting and they're given these options of, you need to shag the producer, you need to shag the PA, you need to now shag the oga pata pata. All this, and then you now get to the honey pot. They don't now have a choice, because they're thinking, oh, this person did two movies and has a house in Lekki. This person did 3 movies and is now going to Dubai and doing this. Oh, okay, maybe that's it. To the extent that people are eating and all sorts. The most embarrassing part for me, when I go out and people call me an actress, I'm thinking I am so ashamed, because the first thing in their mind is how much to shag her. How much am I going to give her? All of you, I get prize now. This person, somebody brought her to my friend the other day, and my friend paid her this. This person is coming to London. They've paid her this, they paid her this. So I beg, what's your shakara now? Do you even know how embarrassing that is? So you are revamping and you're improving yourself. You're getting education and you're living in a society, but you still meet your people who see you as an actress. And then because you are an actress, you're a prostitute. And if you want to do shakara, they will actually bring a colleague who you have so much respect for. They will do video call and say, is it not the person I told you that is coming? This is how much my friend paid, and this is the person here. So what's all this your shakara for? So those are the things that we need to watch in the society. We of course, here we have escort services. You get paid, you're respected. You know, that's your own. But don't be an escort whatever at night, and then you come during the day and say, oh, I did this movie, oh, and I'm selling this, I'm doing that. When we know it's okay to have a godfather or a godmother that helps you. But when that godfather and godmother helps you, keep it to yourself and don't deceive other people. That is just what the problem is.
All right.
So that's my take. Oh.
I'm sorry I have to cut you, but...
Well, I know, it's 1 hour.
1 hour. Mm-hmm. We did almost 2 hours. So...
oh, really? Oh.
Back again tomorrow. This topic by popular demand.
Thursday night.
You are going to be here tomorrow, same time, 11:30. I'll try to be early this time. Thank you.
Okay.
Much. Thank you for sharing your opinions. And I agree with Victoria on one thing, and that is own it with your chest. If now runs you they do, no conde for God. That's my biggest anger with them. Person with person to collect contract. You will say, this your car is very nice. You say it's God. Knock you. That's just a question I want to ask. Yemi, I'm sure his phone battery either died or a call came in.
Okay.
Appreciate him so much. Thank you so much, Yemi Solade, for being here tonight. It was refreshing to have such a veteran of such timber and caliber, as they say, grace in my life. Also, big shout out to Miss Thickness, Deborah. Thank you for coming live. Thank you for Wowza, even though you were a bit hard on my beautiful sister Victoria.
No, she wasn't hard on me. It's okay. She doesn't like dressing up. It's all right, you know.
And Samantha, who else did I bring? Sabalo Comedy. Thank you all so much. And big shout out to Sonita. Sonita, I'm not hailing you yet because you are still coming tomorrow. Take care, everyone. God bless you. It was an amazing night.